What is up, guys? My name is Dan. We're back with more Shot in the Dark reactions, and we're checking out more Ghost. But this time, we're actually having a little break from their new album, at least, Skeletor. We're actually going to be checking out some old Ghost today. At one of the songs that you guys have recommended quite a lot, requested quite a lot. So, Zenith. It's an old Ghost song. It was when Terzo was in the band, so I'm assuming I'm going to absolutely adore it. And apparently it's quite a dark song, and according to the lyrics that I've got in front of me, I can see that very, very well. And I'm excited for that, to be fair. We've not listened to dark Ghost for a while, and I'm excited to do that and get my ears around it and get really stuck in. So yeah, if you enjoy what you see and hear, make sure you're liking the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss future videos, guys. The algorithm machine keeps on going. We need to make sure we stay on it, yeah? To my left, you might see a beautiful extended list of Patreon members, which you can find in the description. Loads of stuff over there, including this video that went out exclusively for them before YouTube. So if you're on Patreon, you get our videos a lot earlier as a bit of a thank you. And also, you also now get access to our Discord server, because a wonderful person called Stain is an absolute legend and has made us a Discord, but it's not quite ready for everybody to join in just yet. But for you know, for a small majority, just to make sure, you know, it's all working and everything, we're doing a bit of an early access thing at the moment through our Patreon. So if you're on Patreon right now, you've already got access to the Discord. So what are you waiting for? But yes, guys, I'm really, really excited for this one. I am absolutely... I don't know what to expect, because we haven't listened to old Ghost in quite some time. And that always offers a very different vibe to what we hear today. I love both. I do. I love the Ghost of now. I love the Ghost of then. But now, we are going to dive deep in to Zenith. Let's go. Alright. Here we go. I've got the words in front of me. My notes are ready. We are ready. Let's go. Ooh. Grand piano. Ooh, that's nice. So is that the main riff of the song? Woo.
We conquered the magic. We counted the stars.
This is cool.
Decipher the clockwork, enacted the sparks.
Ooh.
Devoured by shadows.
I feel like I'm dancing in a cemetery.
Deluded by wisdom, the bringer of night.
Alright, okay. We are getting dark vibes, but we're almost getting like dancing in a cemetery vibes, you know. This is cool. Very gothic sounding. The choices of notes so far are very familiar to me in terms of Ghost. We've got E flats there, A flats, we've got F minors. I think the key of the song's in F minor, because I kept hearing the which was really interesting. It was like a little drone that was going dun, 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 dun. It's almost like it was pushing the percussion along. Like it was like the driving force of the song so far is this drone that's going dun, 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 dun. And it's giving this like bouncy vibe. Really weird. I need to hear that again. Let's just go through the lyrics before we do that. We conquered the magic, we counted the stars, deciphered the clockwork, enacted this farce. Devoured by shadows, we cling to the light, deluded by wisdom, the bringer of night. Wow, that's just poet. Again, it's just poetry, isn't it? So we conquered the magic, we counted the stars, deciphered the clockwork, enacted the farce. So we've essentially, what it's saying is there's this sort of thing that we've been trying to figure out for some time, and we've started to do it finally. Like that, whatever it is, this puzzling situation, we're starting to figure it out, regardless of its magic, regardless of its astronomical value, regardless of it, needing deciphering. We're figuring it out, and we've enacted this farce. So we've basically said, this is what it is, and then sort of ridiculed it. So is this about religion? That's what I'm getting so far. Let's listen again. That instrument that comes in a minute, that's really jaunty. It's really interesting. The bass is really grooving as well. Nice. I like that bass line. Yeah. Decipher the clockwork, enacted this farce. Cool. Devoured by shadows. We got some harmonies now. We cling to the light. I like that. Deluded by wisdom, the bringer of night. I like the light, night. The trails on those E flats, really pretty. Ooh, hang on a minute. Ooh. A perpetual rise, a fall of illusion. Your zenith fades into eternity. That was a whole chorus, by the way. That was going to be one of the longest choruses I've ever seen from Ghost. And it's intriguing because they normally do this thing where they do a little chorus just to give you a little bit of a tease. And then later on, they'll give you like the full chorus with all the bells and whistles. This is a long chorus to give us straight away. But there's a drop that happens in two sections. There's a drop that happens from Bringer of Night into Now and Up for Always, and then there's another drop that goes from Eternity down to Time Will Soon Be Gone, and that is like, it just keeps dropping. That's what it feels like it's doing. It's like, oh, you think that's deep? Well, no, it ain't. And it's like, you think that's it? Absolutely nope. And it's like, oh, you get to that really lower part of the song, and you're sort of looking up going, I don't want to be down here. It's really quite nasty, but in the coolest way. Let me hear that again. Why is that dancing? Oh, that drop, man. Oh, I love that delivery as well. Doom, now and for always. Very floaty. That's beautiful. And again. Nice. A perpetual rise. The harmonies. Of illusion, your zenith fades into eternity. Oh, that bit there is so gross. It's so gross. Why is it gross? What's happening there? there's some notable things here going on that's making my butthole twitch.
A fall of illusion, your zenith fades into eternity.
Your zenith fades into eternity. And then underneath it, your zenith, I can't even go that low. That's not my range. I think that might be a vocal modulator on there, because that is extremely low. Like, that's like almost like bass frequency low, to a point that the lowest singer of the band, Boys to Men, would be blushing. That is extremely low. Let me listen to that again.
Decipher the clockwork.
Let's go back a little bit. Sod it. I like this a lot.
Devoured by shadows.
I shouldn't be dancing to this. It's weird. Yeah.
Deluded by wisdom. The bringer of night.
Here we go.
Now and for always.
Float here.
Perpetual rise.
I feel like I'm floating above whatever just happened.
Illusion, your zenith fades into eternity.
You know, I'm looking down at whatever it is. Oh my god! That drop is disgusting. We've got this like movie level bass drop. Like cinematic bass drop that happens, and it just brings us into this huge chorus. Listen to that again. Yeah. And then back to the introduction. I love that, man. That is so cool. Let's talk about that second part. So, now and for always, a perpetual rise, a fall of illusion. Your zenith fades into eternity. Time will soon be gone. Night will turn to dawn. Winds come on strong. So help you, God. Come unleashed. You're set free. Saying like, the dawn of the demon is upon us. You know, your zenith fades into eternity. A fall of illusion. So the illusion has fallen. A perpetual rise of the demons. Yeah. Time will soon be gone. Night will turn to dawn. All of the things that happen, you know, in the Bible. So help your God. Come unleashed. You're set free. I love the bit where it goes, so help you God, help you God. The drums are really clever there. Bam, bam, bam. And then, come on. And then really away from the mic, come unleashed. And then, you're set free. Like really close and intimate to the mic. The changes in dynamics in this chorus are insane.
Now and for always.
It's this part, man.
A perpetual rise.
Everything just dropped out of the mix.
Illusion, your zenith
So evil.
fades
So
into
evil.
eternity.
Yeah. Whoa. This chorus is awesome. So we're in F minor still. We're still in the same sort of things. Now and for always. The always is actually, curiously, I think a C major. So we're going now and for always. And then we get some flat notes. Then like a fall of illusion. Your zenith. That's a D flat. Fades into eternity. That's a G. Eternity. Just the itty part. And then back into an F minor for sure. But there's this weird chord I need to figure out. And it's freaking me out. I don't know what it is. We need to listen and I need to find it. Excuse the guitar. Except, actually, don't excuse the guitar. It's needed. It really is needed, because I have absolutely no idea what's going on there. What is happening in That Time Will Soon Be Gone? It's a weird chord, man. It's definitely in the F. So there's F. Slightly out of tune, as always. But it's like... It's got like a D on the last measure. Can you hear that, guys? I think it's this chord. So it's definitely an F minor before that, which is just the two on their own, and then that. Weird. So that would make it a... It's an F minor with a ninth. It's an F minor with a really high ninth D. Or G, actually. Yeah, G. It's a weird chord, man. It's cool though. It's really cool. I've never seen them use that kind of chord before. And that's what was like, oh, what the hell's going on? That's what I've been trying to figure out, but we figured that part out. Let's keep going. Yeah. That's a D flat. Alright, we're back in the instrumental. Let's keep going. I like this bit. You know what? It makes me want to dance.
A Genesis captured.
Okay.
Ignited by truth.
Right.
A modernist rapture. A vision too soon. Devoured by shadows.
Ooh, nice harmony.
We cling to the light.
Ooh, yeah.
Deluded by wisdom. The bringer of night. Now and for all.
Oh, okay, alright. We dropped straight into the chorus there. No pre-chorus. That's weird. Alright, cool. I like that. You know, no messing around. Let's just drop straight in. So it says, a Genesis captured, ignited by truth, a martyr disraptured, a vision too soon. That's insanely gorgeous, man. Devoured by shadows, we cling to the light. Deluded by wisdom, the bringer of night. A Genesis captured. Well, that means, like, you know, imprisoning some sort of belief, right? We're like imprisoning the start of belief. Ignited by truth. a martyr disraptured. So, you know, again, it's a Genesis captured and a martyr disraptured are very, very similar. And then a vision too soon. Devoured by shadows, we cling to the light. Devoured by shadows, we cling to the light. So we're just getting absolutely swamped by shadows, and we're just clinging for that light just to stay there a little bit longer, and while everything's consumed in shadows. That's such a visceral thing. I can picture that. Deluded by wisdom, the bringer of night. You know, it's definitely something to do with religion. This one, deluded by wisdom, the bringer of night. That's so cool. That is a beautiful verse. Let's go back into that again. It's still F minor and E flat. Yeah, that's an E flat. It's nice, man. That's where the harmony's coming. So three harmony there. There's a low harmony, a mid harmony, and a high harmony all happening at the same time. Straight into a chorus. Oh, that's powerful. I love the da-da-ga on the up, down, down, and then a big upstroke with the drums hitting on the toms at the same time. Da-da-ga, da-da-ga. That's cool. Yeah. So that's the same. That's the same. So feel so helpless. It's an evil just taking over. Oh. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm sorry. I really don't want to pause, but what the hell happened then? What even happened then? Everything was normal. Everything before that was exactly the same as the last chorus, with a few little intricate details changed, but it's still very much that very cool, buildy chorus that goes exceptionally low until the last measure, where there's a G major that falls back into a B flat, which gives us this full sense of security that we know all too well from Ghost. But then, normally here would be a solo in normal Ghost songs, but it gets even darker. What is happening there? That is just pure evil. And it's so cool. Wow. Let me hear that again. And then we'll try and get there. Let's figure it out. And it's such a, like, we know what's coming. You're set free, but it's not like nope. You're set free. going to get into this bit in a minute. The bit that comes after that, we're going to get into in a minute. I need to go through this. This is weird, man. I've not heard him do this before. So we're used to him going, "You're set free," but he doesn't. He goes, "You're set free," underneath you, like a grudgy sort of unsettling noise, and then there's like a almost like a really bassy pig squeal, which I'm shit at doing, and then like a fry screen that enters us in again. There's very weird vocal technique there happening, and it's so meaty. Yeah. So cool. That's an F minor. That's an F sharp. Woo! Yeah. Playing with the rhythms. Woo, bass ride. Does it gent? Oh my god, what is going on in this song, everybody? Wow. I don't even know where to even begin to even decipher what just happened. So we've got securulum, which what the hell does that mean? Securulum. It means forever and ever, or in ages and ages, ages of ages. So securulum, like, you know, forever and ever, basically. So you're going to be free forever and ever. The demon is going to be unleashed upon the world, and it will happen forever and ever. It's almost like a spell. This whole song, this is what it feels like to me. It's like there's a giant witch's cauldron and it's bubbling over, right? And I'm staring into it and I'm trying to think what the hell's gone on. Like, who the hell put that frog in there, man? Oh, what's that? Is that some sort of, like, lizard eyeball? What the fuck's that? And then, like, all of around me at that moment while I'm looking in, it's just someone's just stirring a pot. And it's bubbling and more, and the colours are changing, and the smells are giving off, and it's all just gross. And then right now, at this point, you've got the securulum. I'm really bad at pronouncing words, but it's almost like a spell, because it's really like far back in the mix behind where my head is, and it's panning left and right in my ears, intentionally to give out the sort of effect of being an echo. So it makes me feel like we're underground or something, you know, and I'm just like getting really freaked out by these chants. Like, what's going to happen after these chants have happened? There's a laugh right at the end. So it's like, I've done it. The demons are coming. I've summoned them. They're here. And we need to go back to that laugh. Such a really like evil laugh, cackle almost. Which again, it's like, it reminds me of like a witch's cauldron. Everyone's around there laughing, throwing shit in, you know, making evil occur, summoning demons and shit. It just gives me that vibe. Ugh. expecting a solo, but this is so much better. There's so much atmosphere and drama and evil going on here, man. F minor. We're already in the key of F minor, but then we throw in an F sharp every now and then this weird... There's like a combination of flat notes that happen, and I'm not sure which ones are going on. Let's feel that go in again. Instrumental. Let's go. Change of mood. I feel like I'm swept around. It's evil building. Building and building and building and building. Where are we going? Oh, really unsettling notes. There's the chorus melody. Okay. Choir in the background now. The mix is thicker. Yeah. Ah, okay. That's a really nice riff. Oh, we're changing. Oh, that was weird. Like the instrumentation changed there, and it was really unsettling. It like went from like a regular keyboard with the guitar going in the background. The guitar sort of took over for a minute, and then the guitar like drifted away, and then we were just left with this really lonely, lonesome piano that turned into like a really innocent music box vibe. Is that how the song starts? Does the song start with a music box? See, that's the same notes in a different octave. So that is the main riff of the song, and that's what's driving us through it. And it's like this really intriguing percussional sound that's driving the drums to keep going and going, like a moving train. We've said this before about ghost songs. They like to progress at their own pace and at their own time. There's no rushing in them. This was really intriguing. I might have to listen to this again.
Decipher the clockwork, enacted as bars, devoured by shadows, we cling to the light.
I like that melody.
Deluded by wisdom, the bringer of night. Now and for always,
So stripped back.
a perpetual rise.
The harmonies,
full
man.
of illusion, your zenith fades into eternity.
That lower harmony is so hits you straight in the chest. change of like mood throughout the song. Feels like I'm wearing like a mood ring and it's just going bananas. Like it just doesn't know what the hell to do.
A genesis captured, ignited by truth. A modernist rapture,
Okay.
a vision to soothe.
That's what I mean. Some of it's very familiar,
Devoured by shadows,
and then some of it's just completely out of the pocket.
deluded by wisdom.
I really like this, guys. Thanks for asking for this one. Woo. I love that rhythm change. So evil, I love it. Yeah. Wow. Pigeon necks out, guys. Pigeon necks out. Woo! Yeah. Woo! This is the weird part. It's arpeggio. Even that doesn't know what it's doing. I feel like I'm being led down a dark corridor, or even dragged to down a dark corridor. So unsettling, those notes, man. The harmonies are really intriguing as well. They're not what I expected. It's definitely like a choir going on. Yeah. Yeah.
You're set free.
I love that tone on the guitar there. It's just there enough to know it's there, and then it disappears, and you're just left with this really echoed final note on that music box, and that's how we end the song. Whoops. Oh my god, I would love to listen to that right now, but unfortunately we already have. That's already been done. Check it out on another video. But yeah, let's talk about that song a little bit, and then I'll let you go. Wow, that was... I expected dark. I expected foreboding. I expected all these different things, but this was... Even for Ghost, this was very unusual. The choices in the song were really almost prog. You didn't really know what to expect. You know, I've written down what kind of happened, but when I was writing it originally, I I had no idea what to expect next. No solo in the song. Big instrumental pieces. Building. Drama. Everything we've come to love from Ghost, but then this real, like, evil. Very gothic, evil sound. In which I have heard, like, Year Zero, for example. Monstrance Clock. But this one, for some reason, for me, is probably the darkest vibe I've got for a while. Mummy Dust was quite dark as well, but even with Mummy Dust, it still had touches in which you could figure out what was going on. With this one, I felt a bit like, whoa, 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 a lot of the times, man. I felt like I was looking around, trying to figure out what was going on. But it's such a fun piece of music. Such a fun song to get your ears around. I really enjoyed that, guys. Thank you very much for asking for that one. And if you did enjoy that, guys, do us a big favour. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos, guys. And don't forget, head over to our Discord, where you can get on there at the moment via our Patreon. Thank you to all the people that you see here, you absolute legends. I will never ever in a million years understand why you're supporting me the way you are, but please, long may it continue, because it really feels good. And I just, yeah, it just really rewards me for a lot of the hard work that I'm putting in right now, and I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, so get into the comments, let me know what you thought of this video, and yeah, I mean, we're going to be back with more of their new album, Skeletor, and if you're on our Patreon, you will be able to listen to that before anybody, as always. But you know, YouTube will get it as well at some point, and then we will keep going down this beautiful rabbit hole that Ghost have created. And yeah, I'm just blown away. I really, really enjoyed that evil. I didn't know I needed it until it was there. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See you later.